I am Omar Abdaljawad, and for those who do not know me, I am a 16-year-old boy who is striving for success and is using this channel as a documentation for every step towards my inevitable success, inshallah. So I made this video to talk about um, 5 books that I have been reading for the past year, and I finished all 5 of them, and now I'm reading the 6th one. These books were like absolutely fantastic because if you guys know me, I'm someone who really was never interested in books. Like, I never enjoyed reading books, I never liked them. I had this thought that books are all about um, difficult language, like stuff you might not understand, but in reality books are not like that at all. Books are straightforward. Books in fact can shift your perspective, change the way you think of life, change your perceptions by 180 degrees. It is crazy how much people might underestimate the power of books. Now let's get straight into it. So the 5 books that I read were The 5 Major Pieces of the Life Puzzle by Jim Rohn, Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and Atomic Habits by James Clear, and finally The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Now these books were absolutely fantastic, and each of them discussed different range of topics. However, they all fall under one category, which is improvement and success. Genuinely, all these books were fantastic. The way they addressed their ideas were beautiful. And currently I'm reading The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. It is genuinely such a beautiful book. So far it's nice. However, today's video we're talking about these 5 books and why I truly suggest it to you guys. So Think and Grow Rich discusses something in us that actually makes us think. Like, it discusses how we should change our mentality to thinking of financial terms. You gotta think. It teaches you how to think and have this burning desire in you to become rich. Think and Grow Rich is a very good book, and I highly suggest. Rich Dad Poor Dad suggests how deep down he suggests a contrast with a poor father and a rich father. His father was poor and his friend's father was rich. He discusses how he was able to learn more and discusses the different viewpoints that were present in his poor father. However, the different viewpoints are also present in his rich father. How one thought differently of another. They had different thoughts, which in fact are the ones that majorly impacted their financial success. One thought in pessimism and like there's no way they would get money, and they only thought of education. The other in fact thought that, alright, no, being broke is temporary. It is something that I'm currently going through. However, that is not long lasting, and I'll eventually become rich. It is a beautiful book, without a doubt, must be read. Atomic Habits by its title is genuinely amazing. It teaches you that you must improve once, at least by 1% every single day, and you'll eventually achieve success. The Psychology of Money is an absolutely beautiful book, and in fact it has been the most recent one I finished. Without a doubt, I highly recommend it. It talks about the importance of how you should actually think of money. You should make money a priority in your life, and that is exactly what this discusses. And finally, one of the most important books for me, The 5 Major Pieces of the Life Puzzle. In fact, the first book I read out of all these 5 was this one, and it got me into reading more books because it is genuinely amazing. Highly suggested. Talks about 5 personalities that must be implemented in a person, 5 different ideas, which are basically the 5 major pieces of the life puzzle. Highly recommended, and you all should read them. Now, whatever the book you want to read, even if it's none of the 5 that I just suggested, genuinely you must read. Reading is very important. Reading is valuable. Audiobooks are also good. However, obviously I'd recommend you to read, because reading, like, into when you read, it is different than an audiobook. I even said that in one of my videos before, if you can check it out. I said that audiobooks, okay, they're not that bad. However, reading, because you have different viewpoints, you have thoughts in your mind, so it is better for you to read so that you allow these thoughts to escape. And obviously when you use audiobooks, we're gonna get lazy, so it's better to read so you can understand the idea fully. Alright, yes, please go read. Today's lesson was about the importance of reading and suggesting all the 5 books I truly love, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys soon. Bye bye.